You know how in Ski Free he comes and eats you at the end.
Spoilers. Welcome to the Nasty Labs podcast, legally the best podcast. We're part of the Tokyo Beat Network, and we're the podcast from game studio Chuhai Labs, where we talk about games, game dev, Japan, and whatever else comes up. So as always, we're your hosts, Kinsey and Mark. So open yourself up at Chuhai, and let's go.
Kinsey Bork. How the hell are you? By the way, that was good. Are you almost off paper? Are you almost ready to never? Can you do it right now? And go.
Wait, what's the first part?
No.
Okay. Welcome to the Nasty Labs podcast. Legally the best podcast. Part of the Tokyo Beat Network. We're the podcast from game studio Chuhai Labs, where we talk about games, game dev, Japan, and whatever else comes up. And as always, we're your hosts, Kinsey and Mark. So open yourself up at Chuhai and let's go.
I did it. You are off paper. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Physically cover my eyes.
She was desperate to look. That was great. Kinsey, how are you? It's been 2 solid weeks since we've talked last right? time. I think a lot has changed. I think we're in a different place emotionally.
We're in a different place. If you listened to our last episode, that was all about the Star Fox 30th anniversary. We had Giles Goddard on here. It was a fun time. We talked about smoking cigs.
We did.
It was great.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
And we had our Star Fox 30th anniversary party here at Chuhai Labs.
Symposium, really.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and you came down for it, huge thank you to you, and I hope that you had a blast. And if you didn't, sorry.
Yeah, sucks to be you.
It was real fun.
So give us the rundown on what happened at the unofficial Star Fox 30th anniversary party. What happened, Kinsey Berg?
So
what did we do?
The who's who of Kyoto was there.
That's true.
We had a bar with themed drinks, and
it's this place we're at right now.
This bar. And our awesome engineering manager Zach played bartender, and he did amazing.
He played it.
He played bartender. Yeah. And we had 3 drinks. Do you remember what the drinks were? Blue Falco, which is basically a blue margarita.
Right.
We had the Foxy Lady, which was basically a Negroni. Yeah. And we had the Evil Andros.
We had the Evil Andros, which was bourbon ginger. And then we also had Do a Beero roll.
Oh, Do a Beero. It's just a beer.
Which is just beer.
But it's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and we had everybody come to the party. It was really fantastic, including Imamura-san. He was one of the artists from the original game, and one of basically the not the original push behind a Star Fox, but I mean, we're damn close to it. He was kind of he designed Falco, and he designed. Did he design Fox?
I mean, I always see him draw Fox. So
I know, but he also draws Mario all the time.
I mean, that's
so he needs to quit doing that.
And
shit.
in true Imamura fashion, he did a bunch of sketches for people and just had a great ass time.
Yeah, So we've had him at 3 parties, and somebody was really wise to just basically hand him a marker and be like, "Go ahead," because he doesn't want to talk to people. He wants to draw pictures.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it was really awesome. It was a fantastic party. We had a photo booth. We had a bunch of other shit. We had all the liquor. Everybody came out having a good time. We had people all the way from New Zealand come to this party.
Yeah.
So it was just fantastic all around. I can't wait to have the next one on the 60th anniversary of Star.
60th anniversary. In 30 years.
In 30 years, we'll all be dead because of global warming and nuclear holocaust.
But we will care about Star Fox.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'll be here from beyond the grave if needed.
What else is new?
It got dark.
Yeah, it did. What else is new with you, Kinsey Berg?
Not much. I rode high from that Star Fox party. It was so incredible. So many people from the Kyoto indie scene were here. It was such a great opportunity to see everybody. And what else have I done besides the Star Fox party, you ask?
I did, but go ahead.
Well, now it seems really lame in comparison to the party. But okay, so get this. I went to Uniqlo the other day.
Yeah.
Stopped myself. I was like, was it? Yes, Uniqlo. They got some good ass game shirts right now.
Video game shirts.
Yeah, like SimCity 2000 t-shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't buy a SimCity 2000 shirt?
I didn't. Well, I'm not a t-shirt person.
Oh, that's true.
But it's a cool shirt.
I love SimCity 2000.
You should go to Uniqlo and buy a T-shirt.
Mind your damn business. No, I maybe I will. Thank
It's
you
a
very
cool
much.
shirt, yeah.
I mean, I do like SimCity 2000. That's what a weird throwback. Right now, like everything over there is kind of super 90s. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, they have like a bunch of PlayStation stuff. They still have a few of their Final Fantasy shirts left over in their clearance section.
Right.
They have Minecraft. There is Gundam. There is IBM, like the weird IBM logo made by that one artist. That's like an eyeball, a bumblebee, and an M. And they have that T-shirt.
Okay.
I don't know. They have like a bunch of throwback stuff. So they have like Pac-Man shirts and like asteroids and shit.
Hot
like,
off the presses.
Like, Pac-Man shirt. Get out of here. But like, I don't know. They're really, it's going strong down there.
Shout out to Uniqlo.
Yeah,
Go to uniqlo.com/nastylabs to save up to 69% of that ass. I don't think I'll buy any of them. I'm sorry.
SimCity 2000.
I do want that, though. I do want. Have you ever played SimCity 2000 on the Super Nintendo?
No.
Neither have I. It looks really bad.
Like those kind of games, like I am a console gamer like through and through.
Okay.
But there is certain kinds of games that mouse and keyboard are fucking bust, man. Like things like The Sims or any of the like tycoon games or Sim City.
Bust is a negative. Are you saying they're a must?
Bust a must.
Bust a must. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like without it, it's like damn near impossible.
Right. Yeah. I remember when I tried to play one of the Sims games on the GameCube, and I was like, "Why?
Why? Indeed." Did you very quickly put them in a pool without water and then have no ladder, and then you just went to the bathroom?
But
and
even
then you
that's
came back
not fun to make without a keyboard and
they're like
keyboard and
they're
mouse.
squirming, and then they like die from not pissing. Sims sucks.
It's so fun.
It is pretty fun. It's very addictive. Good Lord.
It's super addictive. And then you end up like making all of your friends. And then you like remember that episode of Star Trek where Barclay makes all of his friends. And then it's like really fucking weird. And then you're like, oh shit, am I Barclay?
It's Barclay, but
that's like the best response.
yeah, I had to do that because I am such a Star Trek snob. Yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah.
And also,
and it's like really weird.
Also, my friend did do that, and my friend made my friend Zoe. She made all of us in college and my character died from like having too much sex or something.
I'm sure that's what it was.
No, but he did die, and I was like, "That's my dude." I'm like, that wouldn't have happened. Not quite accurate.
The only time I think I made all my friends, well, I guess in one of the Sims games, and then in Final Fantasy 1, because in Final Fantasy 1, they're just like they're not like real character people with character story development.
Yeah,
They're just people that you name.
Right.
So I named all of those my friends.
Right. Tony. Well, that's with an I.
I don't know if I have enough friends to fill out a Final Fantasy party. It's like the saddest thing.
And the main character was KIN capital Z.
Ooh,
Z.
I usually put a dash in there when I was younger.
There's 4 letters.
KIN-Z, and it was like really cool in like the late 90s.
That would have been pretty slick.
Right?
What was your signature like? Did you have like a really big Z and like...
Yeah, it was like a big K and then little letters and then like an overstated dash that like half crossed out the N.
Dude,
and then like
out.
a big Z with like the line in the Z. Like,
like
right,
like a German Z.
Yeah, I always wrote my Z's like that
because it was stylized.
It
and
was
you had
cool.
a Z in your name, and
which
you thought
is
you
like
were special.
the coolest thing.
You better.
in the 90s.
My last name has a Z, and you
Which
better.
is cool.
You better believe I like even to this day I still do the line through just because it looks
good.
cool. So I'm with you.
Although, fun fact.
I know.
So I put the line through on my 7s as well.
I do too.
And when I was writing my phone number, my Japanese phone number at the bank, they were like,
"What the hell is this? Get out of here, you!"
They were just like, "Ooh, and I had to rewrite my phone number without the dashies on the 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's funny. I feel like that's like all Europe. They do that. Like,
Yeah, and it's like so automatic for me now that like when I rewrote it, I almost did it again after she was like got me new papers.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, be like, oh. And on that note, we have a great episode lined up for you. We're going to start with What Up, where we talk about what we're playing. Then we're going to slide right into the main topic, which is really exciting. And then we're going to go into the news, and then we'll answer your questions from Discord.
Hey everyone, it's David Petrangelo, one of your hosts from Remember 64, the podcast that goes on the totally tubular journey through the Nintendo 64's library. Join us as we dive into classics from Nintendo, Rare, and into the early days of polygons and 3D worlds. Yes, we're covering it all from top of the charts down to the dingy basement and everything in between. We may even find a few hidden gems.
Ooh, intriguing.
Remember 64, only on the Tokyo Beat Network.
And now it's time for What Up, where we talk about what we're playing. And as always, from a rule that I made up 48 episodes ago, Kinsey Burke, what are you playing?
Like how there's no rule. You're just like, the rule I made up. Kinsey, you go.
Well, what the hell are you playing, Kinsey Burke?
So I'm playing a few things right now, actually. I downloaded Atomic Heart on Game Pass.
Right.
And that's the like Soviet Bioshock-y shooter. And like, I'm really liking it so far. I'm really not that far in, maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
But like, it just is giving me these like Bioshock vibes that I've been wanting and that I didn't know I wanted. Like, because I remember when I played the Bioshock like remastered trilogy thing, and I was like, oh my God, that's right. I freaking love Bioshock.
Right.
And then whatever, years went by. And then, I don't know, something about this. It has that like story-driven, slightly spooky,
Right.
like atmospheric kind of shootery thing. And you have like some sort of magic powers, even if it's like not directly like Bioshock. It's kind of like Bioshock. You have a glove that like it's like a robot.
Your magic?
It's like an AI. It's
Got it.
basically your magic. Yeah,
Got
he's
it.
got like little octopus arms that come out and can do shit. It's pretty cool. But
I want to ask right away. Is it an RPG? I don't know. I've seen the trailer. It looks really fucking great. But
kind of. It's
No?
It's an RPG like there is some sort of skill tree where you can like but it's more like you upgrade your weapons, kind of like BioShock.
Okay.
Where you can upgrade your weapons, or I'm assuming you can upgrade your glove.
Right.
And actually, when you go to the first upgrade station, it's like kind of a vending machine deal, kind of like BioShock.
Right.
That vending machine is like real sexy.
Uh-oh.
He's like, are we just gonna like mess around or whatever? And you're like, what is happening? Like,
All right.
and so I did not expect it, and it was really funny. But then I was disappointed when I talked to her again to like upgrade something, and it was just like a menu, and I was like, oh girl, I thought we had something going
So
here.
a little, you thought you had a little bit, and then it's just friction.
Yeah, right.
That's too bad.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe it'll go somewhere.
Tell us about the damn game. So we know like it was made in Russia. Like
It's like an alternate future. Yeah.
how's the voice acting? How's the what kind of world is it?
I actually really like the voice acting of your like glove AI robot guy.
Okay.
I like his voice acting a lot. The main character, however, like it's good, but it almost has that like action hero-y silliness to it.
Like
one-liners
oh,
a
like
little
Duke
bit.
Nukem-y? Like
Not
don't have
quite
time
as-
to play with myself.
Not
Like-
quite Duke Nukem-y, but it's like almost like accidental Duke Nukem-y. Like not going for it, it just kind of happened.
What you got?
Like I can't think of any lines now, but he does in the first like 5 minutes of the thing, he calls the robot glove thing a dickhead, but it sounds really unnatural and weird.
You dickhead.
Yeah, it's like really strange, and like I just like started busting up laughing. It's kind of great.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. And it's basically the like tropey story of, this like utopia where there's a lot of like robot helpers and shit, and then
Right.
the robots turn.
Okay.
It's like that kind of tropey story. But I do like it so far, and it kind of sounds like, hopefully this isn't a spoiler because I'm not very far into the game.
It's a spoiler.
But
No,
like
who cares?
They were infected with some piece of code by some traitor guy, and like that made the robots like think everyone is hostile. And like I think that might be like a cool storyline down the road. I'm really excited to hear like why did the guy do it? Because the whole time I'm sure they're going to build this guy up as the big bad.
Right.
And then it'll be like, oh, but no, he was actually trying to save humanity because this other person's the big bad.
Right.
Like I'm sure it'll be something like that, but I'm excited about it. I like it.
Okay. So I played Bioshock because he told me to play Bioshock.
Yeah, it's excellent.
I played the first
It's
one.
excellent.
I wasn't going to talk shit. I played it on the worst possible scenario, and that was, on the Nintendo Switch. So not exactly an ideal way. So how would you compare it, like as far as the world building? How would you compare it? Is Bioshock is like really it funnels you
Yeah.
down a direction. Does this do that same kind of thing?
Yeah. And I'm not sure if I get to an open world section eventually,
Right.
but it's very like Bioshock, funneling you in a certain direction, which I don't mind. So I'm liking it a lot so far. Although, not enough cool Russian accents.
I see.
And that upsets me a little bit because Russian accents are the best.
Oh, yeah? What's an example of a Russian accent?
Oh my God, I will not do Russian accents.
We're going to do a drum roll.
I can't do accents ever. In the best of times, I can't do an accent.
I'm sorry, Kinsey. For our listeners right now, look right down the barrel, right down the gun,
God.
all right? You're going to say, welcome to Soviet Russia. You're gonna say, hello, I'm Kinsey Bork.
I like your
Hello, I'm Kinsey Bork.
Hello.
You will. No, I want you to look right down the barrel. You ready? On the count of 3.
I am
One.
Russian geneticist, Slovenia.
No copying people's some shit you heard.
I can't do it.
Hello, my name is Svetlana.
Not enough Russian accents. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
But also,
Okay.
I'm playing other things as well.
No, you're not.
So I just got a
you
new
are.
tablet
Uh-oh.
because I wanted a tablet for like being like one with like a stylus for like taking notes, drawing, stuff like that. So I got an Android tablet, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite.
Go to SamsungGalaxy.com/NastyLabs. Go ahead.
And so after playing around with it a little bit, I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't played like mobile games in a while.
Okay.
So I was like going to look it up and see what's going on. And I was like Googling like, what games are really fun to play with just a stylus since this has a stylus. And I ended up getting, I was going to buy Reigns, the game Reigns. And then I realized it was on Play Pass, which is basically Google's Game Pass.
Right.
And the games I wanted to buy were like more expensive than just getting the Play Pass. So I talked myself into it and I got it. It's like 600 yen a month. And we'll see if I stick with it. But they got me. They got me.
Right.
But so I downloaded Reigns and KOTOR and Monument Valley and Stardew Valley. And so far I've played quite a bit of Reigns, and I really liked it.
Knights of the Old Republic, by the way.
KOTOR?
She says it exclusively.
Knights of Star Wars. Knights
Star
of the Old
Wars.
Republic. But
Okay.
so Reigns is like kind of a deck builder? Question mark? I guess you're unlocking new decks.
there
and you make
cards?
choices. Yeah, there are cards.
Okay.
Okay. So like basically it's kind of a roguelike too. You're a king of a kingdom. Okay. And then like different cards pop up like you should make this choice. Like the water is not enough. Do you want to build a dam? Yes or no? And then, like, let's say you build it, and then they're like, now you cut off the water from the Vikings. They're going to attack. What should we do? And then you have to, like, it's like those kind of decisions. Like, you meet a witch. Should we kill her or keep her? Like,
I mean, does she float?
I mean, she's pretty cool. I have kept her alive.
Okay. All right.
But, like, it's like all decisions like that can, and then the whole time, all of your decisions have an effect on either the church, your people, money, or something else.
Hell yeah.
I don't remember what the other thing is. But anyway,
another currency.
another thing. So all of your decision making is gonna affect those things.
Got it. It's
And
a
so-
balance issue, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So I always run into either running out of money, and then they say the merchants own everything, and I die, or like it's a roguelike, so you die a lot. Like, so your reign ends, it'll be like Richard III reigned for 7 years,
Oh,
and
I
then you
see.
start over again, and they're like, what about William?
It just picks up right
It
away.
just picks up right away.
Right.
Yeah, and you're like basically building this giant timeline, like monarchy timeline, and like it remembers everything that you did, and like doing certain actions, you can like either complete tasks,
Right.
and there's just like random tasks like meet the witch, or like start a crusade,
Right.
like tasks like that. And then when you do certain tasks, you can also unlock more cards, so you have different things popping up. It's pretty fun, actually.
It sounds pretty awesome.
I really like it. And it's like kind of like a mindless, just flicking the cards either way kind of thing.
Oh, now it sounds unfun.
But like the stuff that happens is so interesting and more interesting than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So
Overall, you've been liking Google Pass,
yeah, Play Pass.
Play Pass.
And then I've been started playing KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the BioWare RPG from 2003.
And use a pencil to play it.
Yeah, I've been using the stylus, and like it feels like so lazy RPG, but like it's great. And especially since like where I'm at in the game now, like I already played all of this. So
right. You're just powering through it.
Yeah, I'm just powering through it. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. I've been playing it every night before bed since I got it.
How many hours are we talking?
I don't play a lot before bed each night, like maybe an hour each night.
Okay.
So I'm probably 6 hours in.
All right, take that.
It's great. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun. We'll see if that lasts, though. Every time I pick up mobile gaming again, once every 4 years, I drop it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So far, so good, though.
I'm liking that you were doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It's a little bit different.
She bought the device so she could have it on the plane.
Yeah, I bought it because GDC is coming up.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure I had like a nice way to like take notes and have it fit in my purse because like my computer's not going to fit in my purse.
Watch movies.
So. Yeah, I mean it does all those things.
Hell yeah,
anyway, so it's awesome.
I was jealous of that idea.
It's a good idea.
It is. I won't do it.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very, very good idea. I'm just gonna bring a MacBook.
Nice.
It's less good.
But you look cool.
No, I hate it. I hate MacBooks. I hate them. Go to macbook.com/Kinsey Burke. So I'm not playing any games. All right. Kinsey, I wanted to ask one last question about Atomic Heart. You played 2 hours. Do you foresee, if you had to guess, finishing the game?
I love how you ask me this every time. And I was thinking about it the other day. Of all the games, I was like, yeah, I think so. And then I literally never played again.
I don't think you have finished a game. That's not this. I don't want to be unfair to you. I feel like you have. But it's the numbers are not high.
They're not in my favor right now.
Yeah.
No.
So, judging by that,
I do want to keep playing it because it is like super BioShocky.
Sure.
So, on that note, I think I will. I'll at least play a lot more.
You heard it here first. Why don't you beat it before you go to GDC? And then you could report back.
I need to Google that how long to beat and see if it's possible.
Hell yeah.
Hello, it's one of your trusty Chew High Labs mods, Dan Gorman, here again to tell you to play this shit. Today, I am talking about Pico Kaiju by Spoik. I believe that's how you pronounce that. It is a turn-based rogue Pico 8 game where you play as a kaiju and you get to do all that comes with that proposal. You're walking through cities, smashing down buildings, picking up people and eating them, picking up helicopters and tossing them at cop cars, and more. It is a perfect little gaming experience. You can control it with your keyboard. You can use your gamepad if you want. And despite its simplicity in its presentation, there's some surprisingly fun details like you generate health by using your kaiju roar. You can chomp down on people instead of throwing them to regain energy. There's a combo meter. You can grab different things. It's just really, really well built out for such a simple game. And it is exactly that. It's a coffee break style game. I would find myself coming back again and again to play this. So check out spoike.itch.io to play Pico Kaiju and more. And as always, my name is Dan Gorman. Check out the Chew High Labs Discord and remember to play good games.
And now it's time for our weekly topic. And of course, you probably already guessed it, but our topic is Playdate Catalog.
Playdate Catalog. Yeah, dude. Okay, where do we even start with this?
So just a few days ago, Panic officially announced and dropped their brand new on-device store catalog.
Right.
And it's launching with 16 games, 2 of which are free. So you can get Real Steel and Recommendation Dog right now on Playdate. Right now.
Hell yeah. Okay, so a little bit about this whole catalog. That's their online store. It's basically, any store you've ever, game store you've worked with, except it's your damn Playdate. We our game, Carve Jr., is on that bad boy. I think we first heard about Catalog over a year ago.
Ooh, yeah, it was a while ago.
But so this has been like a long time in the making, especially since like for a lot of Playdate users that got their Playdate and then they completed all the seasons.
Yeah.
They don't, like what comes next? And luckily, I think Panic really pulled it through, and they made a process for people to be able to get games as easy as possible. You can sideload games from itch.io, but this just makes it all the more easy. It's just on your device.
Yeah, I've been playing with it a lot, and just being able to go through some games, and then their crank to buy technology, it's just really easy. And I've already bought quite a few, and I'm really excited to try them out.
Yeah, it's Kinsey. My Playdate's broken right now, so that's the reason. However, Kinsey let me tinker with a lot of the stuff on there, and everything seems like the next logical step from season 1. Everything seems better and more refined.
Yep, everyone's learning how to develop more for the Playdate and being able to push its limitations a little bit more and a little bit more with each thing. It's so cool.
It feels like if season 1 was the NES black box era.
Yeah.
This feels like, okay, it's 1993.
Yeah.
We've zoomed way ahead. This is not Contra, but this is the Kirby era.
Right.
We're getting into actually amazing titles. Speaking of titles, do we want to talk about Carve Jr.? What do we want to do here?
Hell yeah, we want to talk about Carve Jr.
Why don't we save that shit? So what have been some standouts for you?
So for me, I instantly bought Grand Tour Legends. Okay. That's the bicycle racing arcade game, and
that's the butt one.
Yeah, yep.
So why don't you explain the butt?
That's the one that went viral because you see the biker from the back.
The POV is a butt.
POV is right at their butt, but their butt very satisfyingly bounces. Yeah. It's pretty.
It pulses
great.
Back and forth, and it is
pretty good.
Pretty sexual, to be honest. I know it's wholesome,
in
but
a good way.
No, of course, everybody wants that pump action, but but it is it's nauseating and beautiful.
It's great.
I
love it.
I'm trying to compliment it, but it's it is weird. So yeah, tell us about that game because I know nothing about it besides butt pumping.
It's a butt bouncing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not to be confused with the joke that costs 99 cents because that's also butt bouncing.
I will not be confused.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. It's a racing game.
Yeah, it's an arcade racing game with a bouncing butt.
Nice.
That's what we got.
Great
great
story, bro.
Yeah.
But you're on a bicycle. You're on it looks like it's a Tour de France kind of racing.
It's kind of that kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Hell
but,
yeah.
So many of the games on Catalog, like we were talking about, kind of push the Playdate just that little bit further. You were playing Skew earlier today, and I think that one is just so graphically rad.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's the first thing I played was Skew, and Skew is I don't know what genre this is. Besides, it's a survival, go straight down a tube. I really
is
don't.
it endless?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
an endless.
I haven't read anything about it, but so basically you're you're a blimp maybe. I don't know. You're it's this cute adorable blimp, and it's three-dimensional world where you're going down a hallway, and as you're when you use the crank that basically propels spins your propeller, which gives you lift, and you want to basically never hit the roof and never hit the ceiling. Mm-hmm. That's the game in a nutshell. Avoid obstacles and it's a runner of sorts.
Yeah, it almost has a Star Foxy POV as well.
It absolutely does. Yeah,
I really like that.
It has the Star Fox when you're in the trench running sort of.
Yeah,
it's basically a trench runner, and it is survival in that you get points based on how long you live. Mm-hmm. You have 3 lives, and right away I got on the world leaderboards. I tried to put ASS, and
the classic arcade 3-letter. I mean,
yeah, I know. So I tried to put that on there, but then apparently that's only for local leaderboards. But I'll have you are on the leaderboards now.
Yes,
thanks to my ass. But I'm really enjoying it so far. The sound design's really, really cute. The graphics, the animation is fucking stellar.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so impressive what they can do with so little. And they made a creative choice where they use the negative space, so all the pixels are black and like the lines are white, as opposed to the other way around. So like it does feel like a hallway. It does feel like there's actually depth. Really, really enjoying it so far. I don't know how much is beyond whatever I got. Like I got 100 points, and the person on the leaderboard's got like 8,000.
Right.
So like never approaching that. But I don't know how far the game goes or what happens, because it does break up. From what I've seen so far, like you go down a tunnel and then you go down like a vortex. That's the other. And in that one you just you spin around a circle, avoiding. I think it's like a classic Atari game. Where
Like Tempest?
I think it's sort of like that, except you're not shooting. You're just trying to live. Maybe that's
love me some Tempest.
Yeah, I think it is like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or that Tempest clone with that really good name. Oh my God, what's it called? Space Giraffe.
Space Giraffe.
I hope that's right.
It's like Space Giraffe, and which if that's not a game, we're making that fucking game.
It's something
right?
like that. I hope that's right.
No, I hope it's wrong, so we can have Space Giraffe, because that is a good fucking name. What else have you been playing?
So I haven't played this next one yet, but I'm really looking forward to it, because like we have, games like Skew, we have like racing games, we have high score challenges,
Right.
and then The Botanist is an interactive like comic. And like I'm not really huge on
Reading.
No, like visual novels. I'm not huge on visual novels, but I think something like this just sounds so up my alley, because it's basically the main character is a botanist and you're discovering plants on an alien world. And fun fact about Kinsey, I almost majored in botany in college because I like plants.
I think you've told me you've almost majored in a lot of things.
There's like 4 things,
Okay,
but
all right.
botany is one of them.
Hell yeah! Shout out to botany.
And I know that visual novels are my thing, but at the same time, I think all the other stars align here.
Right.
And if it's on the Playdate, that means it's going to be like way more bite-sized, than
Right.
like the ones I tried to play on like the PSP that were like way long. So I think this is going to be perfect for me, and I'm really excited to give it a try. And like the graphics look cute. Reminds me very Day of the Tentacle.
Right. Okay. I mean, who
Kind of
doesn't
like silly.
Yeah, who doesn't like that? That sounds really, really cute.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's on your horizon, or am I going to jump in and talk about Playmaker?
You're talking about Playmaker.
All right. So right before the podcast, I just opened up the game Playmaker. I'd seen it on the Playdate update. They showed a little footage, and I don't know if you know this about me. I think Mario Paint for the Super Nintendo is one of the greatest games
Oh, it's real good. It's
of
fun.
all time. It's like barely a game.
Yeah.
My first little Mark history, my first album was made on that stupid fucking Mario Paint. And I open up Playmaker, and there is Mario Paint, but, Playmaker.
Yeah.
So I immediately made a song, like a tiny little ditty thing, and it felt so right. It felt so good. I am going to spend a lot of time on that. I think I'm going to bring a working Playdate with me to GDC. That way I can tinker with making some music.
Yeah.
Because it's right up my alley, and I don't even know what else it can do. I know it can do like a lot more shit. I know I think there's animation tools. I think,
cool.
all those things are right up my alley. Like I've probably spent 100 or 200 hours on WarioWare DIY in the creation element.
Yeah.
Not in the actual games. I don't care. But like,
WarioWare DIY was really cool.
it's fucking incredible,
Yeah.
especially the cartoon mode. That's the best. But this feels this gives me that same feeling. So I'm gonna go through that. Mm-hmm. That's my number one purchase.
That's awesome. I need to play around with it. I'm always so bad in those games where I have to create something from nothing.
Right.
Like it just reminds me I've like from like what is it called? The Sackboy game. Oh crap.
Sackman.
That was like a PlayStation 3 launch
know.
game. Little
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Planet. Oh my god.
Little Big Sack.
And like I tried to make levels in that. Like, I spent way too much time to make the shittiest levels
Right,
on the
right.
planet. So I'm not great at those create from nothing, but I do love games like that. That, you know, I guess they're games, but like, you know, where you can make something like that. Even if you don't, you know, you're not. I mean, you are, but like some people like aren't musicians and then make something really cool on.
Sure,
there.
yeah, because you can think outside the box. Because I mean,
so cool.
It lends itself. So in this case, it does what Super Mario or Mario Paint does, in that it shrinks down the usable notes. Right, you know, typically on a music scale, on the Western scale, there's 12 notes. You know, the white and the black keys.
Yep.
This just gets rid of all the black keys. So by doing that, it actually makes song making a lot easier.
But can you still do that like cool half step like the Black Keys ad? That's like make it a little bit more like harmonic and spooky sounding.
She's just using words right now.
Those are real words.
No. So you cannot do flats or like at all, as far as I know. Like in the first 30 minutes of using it, but that's I'm trying to say it's cool. That makes it so people that don't have any experience with music can hop in and not be wrong.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it just makes the whole experience a lot easier, and you can only do quarter notes instead of like doing all these fucking wild shit. It's like super simple, and the constraint really adds to it. It's sort of like the Playdate itself. Like there's only 2 buttons on the Playdate.
Yeah.
Like,
so what are you gonna do? Like,
yeah, and it makes it so like by using the constraint, what the fuck can you do? So yeah, you would enjoy it, and as far as I know, you can just hop right into the fun creation part. You don't have to like with like Mario Mario Maker. You have to like go through.
Oh, you have to do all the
like the how-tos. Man, I just want to make some shit.
just want to do it. Jump in.
Yeah, this one is just like, there you go.
Yeah,
And
sometimes like throwing to the wolves, kind of figuring it out is so fun.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm really really digging it, and hell yeah, let's talk about Carve Jr.
Carve Jr. So we launched Carve Jr. as one of the debut titles
Hell
of
yeah.
Panic's
Panic
Playdate's catalog.
Catalog plus Panic Playdate words. Yeah.
And that is the tiny prequel to our game Carve Snowboarding.
Right.
So, as you would guess it is also snowboarding. And
Right.
it is a high score challenge bonanza with voice acting. And there's not very many Playdate games that have sweet digitized voices, and it's awesome.
Yeah, not only are they like digitized voices, but like because the Playdate has it's a sample based audio, so it can be as high quality as you want it to be.
Yeah.
But we downsample it to make it like super crunchy. It sounds like a Sega Genesis. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like shit, and it sounds really
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it matches perfectly. So I think a little bit of the history of this game is in order. We were a launch title with our game Whitewater Wipeout. We have a poster right behind us of Whitewater Wipeout.
Whitewater Wipeout.
Yeah, we were a launch title with that. That was season 1. You turned on the device the first time, you got it. Now we're one of the catalog launch titles. Right now, we're the first one on the menu. Go to it, buy it right now.
Thanks, Alphabet.
Thanks.
I think they're alphabetical.
Don't give the secret out, otherwise I'm going to name my next game A. No, like so yeah, we are really big. We have this idea. Now hear us out. Where we take all of our can you fuck off? For listeners, she's mocking me with my hand movements and how I'm
Gesticulating.
Yeah, gesticulating. I don't like that word.
Gesticulating?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, a little gesticulation over here.
My
Something about that makes me uncomfortable.
My gesticles.
Perfect.
Yeah. So what the hell was I even on about? Oh, right. So with Carve Snowboarding, the VR game, and the fact that we've like brought this down to the smallest possible scale, we sort of want to do that with all of our games. That might be a little secret that I'm just fuck it. Yeah, so we just put the word junior on the end of it and made it a small game.
I mean, and frankly, we just love the Playdate.
Right.
And like, what better way to like use both of our library we already have,
Right.
and the Playdate. Like, it's great. It's awesome.
And here's a little secret.
Another one.
Yeah. When I first joined the company, we got Playdates pretty soon after, and I made a document of like I was kind of like learning how to pitch, and I made a document of games that made sense, and one of them was Carve Jr. It wasn't called Carve Jr. at the time. It was called Ricky Winterborn's Revenge.
Oh, that's a good title too.
Yeah. And the idea was you'd go
More
down
like 1080.
Yeah, it's a lot more like 1080, but you would kill the Yeti from Ski Free. Wow, Kinsey, that's good. That's gonna be the fucking. That's gonna be the stinger of the episode. Damn you. Well, anyway, it didn't turn into that, but I'm just super happy that we've been able to make now 2 games. Like, there's not many game studios that are able to make Playdate games. I mean, really.
Playdate games are just so fun. Like, you can be so creative, like, do so much with so little, like we've been saying. So, like, we're just, at Chu High Labs, we're, like, a huge proponent of the Playdate because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and Panic, the company behind it, they've been so great to us.
Yeah.
And, there is nothing better. Kinsey Burke, here we go. Pitch session for your next Playdate game. Are you ready? Kinsey Burke,
Oh, no.
what kind of game are you
not
making for
prepared.
this device here, the Playdate 64?
For the Playdate 64, I will make.
Oh, shit, here it comes.
Oh, God, I don't know. Space Beer 64. And the bartender's a giraffe. Space Giraffe.
Space Giraffe 2, Electric Giraffe-aloo.
Giraffe-aloo.
All right. That's not bad. No,
What do you got?
no, I mean, that's not bad. No, it's-
1 second prep time.
Why don't you? So mine's called Wiener Dog, and you're a dog and you're running, and to avoid obstacles, you use the crank, and it extends the wiener length. That's all I got. All right.
Oh, that reminds me. You know that
It's a dog,
like,
though, by the way.
Do you know that like French horn game that's on the Playdate where like you just use the crank and it twists the horn of the French horn around and goes higher or lower?
Yeah, hornulator or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know why, but when you said it's called Wiener Dog, I thought of that,
That's
but,
what
but
I-
a dog.
That's what I was saying. This is a dog. Yeah. I was thinking sort of like Snake, but
yeah.
except like you have to do it and you extend for some reason. I'm not a designer.
I just like the idea of a ever-growing, ever-lengthening wiener dog. Kind of like Nobi Nobi Boy. It's kind of like that, except for he's not a wiener dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's time for the news! And we got some great news today.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
All
It's
right.
so good. I'm excited. He's not excited about this story, but I'm going to tell
Bullshit.
him.
Oh, no. Is this what I think it is?
Oh, it's going to be cute
In
and
Tokyo.
cuddly.
No, hit it.
As many of you know,
Oh, shit.
Tokyo's Kirby Cafe has been so popular that it can feel almost impossible to get a reservation. So there will be two all new takeout only Kirby Cafe Petites opening up to help meet demand. One is opening in Tokyo Station's Character Street, while the other will be at Tennoji Miya, which is attached to Tennoji Station in Osaka. So really close.
But it's takeout.
Takeout only, yeah, because it was so hard to get a reservation at the other ones
Right.
that this is the solution. And so these new shops will feature a lot of the adorable like desserts that you've seen pictures of, like the Kirby car cake,
Right.
like the Maxim tomato shit. Like they're gonna have all of that, and they're also gonna have like an exclusive like merch section as well.
News.
So I'm really
Hot
excited.
off the presses. Are you going to go to one of these fucking places?
Because I wanted to go to the one in Tokyo like during TGS.
Okay.
But I couldn't get a reservation. I tried. I couldn't go.
That's fucking sad, dude. This,
I think there's another one. We talked about it on the show, but now I can't remember where it is. I think it's Fukuoka. Also has a Kirby Cafe. So
Right.
that's on my list for this year. So maybe I'll try to go to that one, but I probably won't get a reservation. So I can just go to Tennoji Miya by Tennoji Station
Right.
in Osaka and
Hell
get my
yeah.
fucking car cake once and for all.
once and for all, god damn it, Kirby.
I'm doing it.
All right, is the car is that the one where he sticks his mouth all the way around the car?
Mouthful mode.
Oh, god damn you, Nintendo. Whoever signed off on that like needs
Is a
fucking
genius.
raise, dude, and then be fired because then mouthful
mode.
No, dude.
Hey Kirby, how deep? Nope.
No.
Whole car's worth. Does Kirby not have a gag reflex?
Kinsey Bork.
Anyways, I'm excited about a Kirby cafe I can actually go to.
Yeah, I mean, I assume there won't be as big of a line, or I mean, it's takeout.
At least if there's a line, you know you'll get there, because the ones that you can't get a reservation at, you can't even wait in line.
Do they have a slogan that's like, "This place sucks"?
They should.
Right.
So I've seen a lot of Kirby like fans, like merch wise.
Right.
Like, why isn't there like a Kirby like little desk vacuum? Like that'd be awesome,
it
right?
would be.
And it makes more sense than a fan.
A fan. That doesn't make sense.
No.
This is.
He's a sucker, not a blower.
Yeah, there it is. What else is in the news?
I guess he's techno. He's a spitter.
Can
He's
you
not really a
fucking
blower.
shut up?
All right, and next up,
Yeah.
the long-awaited sci-fi RPG from Bethesda finally has a release date. Starfield was
Fallout.
Fallout space.
Yeah. Spacefield.
Starfield was originally supposed to launch November of 2022, but was ultimately delayed.
Right.
The new date is September 6, 2023.
Kinsey's near birthday.
Kinsey's near birthday. And Mark Lenz's near
That's
birthday.
goddamn right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking play it on your birthday.
You can't play it on my birthday.
Every day's your birthday.
Every day's your birthday when you're Kinsey.
Yeah, don't fucking comment down below about how it's her birthday. All right, please.
Bethesda also announced that they'll hold a special Starfield Direct on June 11th to go a bit more into detail about the game. The Direct will take place right after Microsoft's annual showcase.
Oh shit.
Will this date stick, and are we excited? Those are my two questions for you, Mark Lentz.
Okay, so I'm ready to answer. First of all, thank you for sharing the trailer with me today. Now, no, I'm very grateful because I hadn't actually seen anything about Starfield because all these dorks were talking about it, and I don't trust dorks.
Yeah, and it kind of became also that like forever delayed game
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we're
yeah.
never going to hear anything about. So I think my excitement definitely dwindled, and I
Right.
kind of forgot it existed.
So for me, prior to seeing gameplay today, not the video that we saw today, that was a cinematic trailer, but prior to seeing gameplay, I assumed this was another space travel, No Man's Sky, kind of like do nothing. And then the gameplay I saw was some rat-a-tats, fucking sawed-off shotguns, and I'm thinking, this is my fucking game.
Yeah.
This is for me. I'm pretty darn excited about this. I don't care if the date doesn't stick because I hadn't even been paying attention. So it doesn't really matter to me. It looks like Cyberpunk, and that's my kind of game.
Yeah.
So this is my kind of game. Kinsey, how do you feel about Starfield?
I think this date will stick because it has to at this point.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And especially since they're doing like the deep dive in June, like as just another like PR beat to be like, it's happening and get excited.
Right.
You know? And so I'm actually really excited to see that. And maybe more so than the annual showcase itself, because the more I've seen about this game, the more it is my thing. Like, it's very, like you were saying, Cyberpunk
Right.
or like Fallout. And I mean, to be honest, I just really also just love Bethesda for the most part. Like,
Got it.
I played 1,000,000 hours of every Fallout. Granted, best Fallout is New Vegas, which we have talked about a lot on this show.
And Fallout 2, but you've never experienced that pleasure.
But
in life.
even like Oblivion and Skyrim, like I've
Right.
played way too much of all of those games.
Sure.
So if it has any bit of the open world addictiveness that I absolutely love, then I'm gonna love it.
Well, it will. That's what I mean.
I hope there's cool aliens.
There is.
There's always cool aliens. I love cool aliens.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw some like weird looking
Yes.
giraffe.
Yes, space giraffe.
Yeah,
Space
yeah, I know.
giraffe.
Yeah, I only picked giraffe because you said that. No, I mean, it looks very addictive. It looks like it knows how to get you. Because
Yeah.
when the gameplay I saw where it was killing enemies, it felt like, oh, this is going to be a loot shooter a little bit. You know, have that like rat-a-tat, gimme, rat-a-tat, gimme.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Fallout has that. and it's great.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's the addictive part of it.
I just want like open world exploration, some cool side quests, some cool aliens, maybe a little bit of alien love, and then some like crafting and like, oh god, I can't wait. I've been like waiting for a game like this. Like I actually thought about replaying Skyrim because I want to play an RPG like that so badly, and like none have really come out lately.
Right.
I want it. I need it in
I'm
my
sorry. I'm sorry you're so addicted to those kinds of games. You should just play Skyrim again. The end.
Yeah, I mean, I've already played it twice.
Twice? Criminy. Oh, man.
And then, of course, like the new Dragon Age will be out someday, so I want that too. But that one's like a someday. So.
And then, of course, we got Zelda coming up.
Got
baby.
Zelda
Oh,
coming
my
out.
Goodness.
Man.
Oh, this year's going to be good.
It's a good year to be a gamer.
It is a good year to be a gamer. It doesn't suck like Kirby. It blows. That doesn't make sense.
And now it's time for Call Me Up, where we answer your questions from Discord. If you want to ask us a question that
do you do?
that we'll probably answer on the podcast, just go over to Chew High Labs Discord, scroll down to the Call Me Up, and ask your question there.
Ask very carefully and be nice. Hey, Kinsey, what's the first question?
So first question is from our mod Steven, and he says, Carve Jr. looks awesome. If you could have another junior playdate game of a game not made by Chew High Labs made for you, what would it be?
And our second question is, if you could make a 1-bit version of any game, what would it be and why? We're boxing those up as one little thing because they're kind of the
pretty
same
close, yeah.
question. Kinsey Burke, do you have an answer to?
I think Mark Lynch should go first.
All right,
so I can think.
So mine is Doom Jr.
Oh.
Now, of course, you can make Doom on anything. Do you?
Yeah, I was trying.
Of course, you can make like Doom on anything. That's not but this is Doom Jr. Like what was his life like?
What if the crank was a Gatling gun?
Yeah, it can't.
Sorry.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You're on the right track. Except it's a baby bottle because he's Junior.
Oh,
all right?
he's Junior
and
too.
he waddles around, and all of the imps, all of the what are the hell bison? I don't know their fucking names.
Hell bison.
All of them have diapers, and like it's Duju, and you're not going to the depths of hell. You're going through the depths of preschool. And yeah, dude, I've thought about this, and that's all I got. But sounds like a great idea. Get at us, Bethesda, or whoever owns the Microsoft.
Time for some Doom Junior.
Duju. What? What about you? What about you?
Oh no. I should have read this ahead of time and
You should have.
thought of a question,
Right,
an
right,
answer
right.
to the
Yeah,
question.
just
but
I'll buy you time. Another one.
cool.
Another one I would do would be Super Mario 2. Because it's the best Mario. Another one I would do. I'm buying you time. You need to get your shit together over here. Another one I would do would be Samurai Pizza Cats. Because
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Because
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yep, that's why I would do it. Another that I would do would be Donkey Kong Jr.
Junior.
Yeah.
That's pretty good too.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I'm
So,
good at this.
I feel like I'd want. Okay.
Okay.
I thought about this a long time.
She's buying time
in the
right
last 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
But I kind of want like I'm going to formulate the idea as I speak. But kind of a
Wheel of Fortune
Mario versus Donkey Kong March of the Minis.
Jr. Right. Got it. So they're
I just really
ants.
like the way that puzzle game works, and I think you could do really cool stuff with the crank. Or maybe
That's
like
true.
kind of like Mario versus Donkey Kong, or like Mario and Wario.
I like that
kind
you
of
picked
feel.
a junior game.
Is it Junior? No, it's not Junior.
I mean, it's Mario versus the Micros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come on now. It's
March of the Minis.
March of the Minis, right.
Yeah.
And it is part of the Donkey Kong Game Boy series.
Yeah, it's already juniorized.
It's already juniorized.
But you can double Junior.
Double Junior, baby.
Like at what? In-N-Out Burger.
The Junior.
The double. Is that In-N-Out? Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Dude, oh my God, I want to go to In-N-Out so bad.
I want to go to Taco Bell so bad.
Speaking of food, our mod, Steven, has another question. And so Steven is likely going to be moving to Japan.
It's official now.
And I didn't know that. What did he ask?
What should his first meal in Kansai be?
Well,
I feel like there's like 100 answers to this. Like, do you want to go like really good like Japanese food? Do you want to just go full in and go to that brand new New York pizza place in Osaka? Like, there's a lot of options here.
some weird shit you say. I don't know if I can. What's that dude in Osaka that's got the outdoor sashimi place? That place looks really cool. The one that's on Netflix. That place looks really cool.
Yeah, that place does look really cool.
And he burns himself every single
He's
day
the one
with
with like
fire.
the fire hands, right?
Hell yeah, dude. Izakaya, outdoor izakaya. Yeah, honestly, izakaya is my answer.
Actually, yeah, that's a good answer. But I also feel like first meal, when you move, you're going to be like tired as hell. Like, I think my first meal when I moved here, the very first meal I had as a resident of Japan was konbini.
That
Because I was
not a meal.
so tired.
That's food. That's not a meal. You know full well. Like, there's a big difference between some fucking some shit in a plastic bag versus sitting down with a chuhai, lemon sour.
Yeah, I think izakaya is good because it's also like fun and relaxing and like, you know, especially if you like have a friend there or whatever, you know,
they're
or your
smoky,
partner.
they're fucking
like,
fun,
It's just
they're fucking
like lively and fun.
you can get tons of foods. Yeah, I want to go to izakaya. I need to. I don't go there enough anymore because yeah, a little pathetic there.
Some reminiscing.
That's my answer, Steven. So
yeah, izakaya
take
is
it.
good. Another meal that I think is underrated and I don't hear of a lot of people going to, but
Horse
it's one
meat.
of my favorites.
Taco Bell is her favorite, except in Japan because she gets angry about no beans.
I do get angry about it.
She gets really angry.
And is gyukatsu.
Yeah,
It's basically like a rare breaded steak, and like you get like different dipping sauces, and like it's delicious and it's amazing. I think it's underrated.
but it's rated.
Underrated.
Okay, it's rated. You just like you just like beef.
God, I love beef.
Yeah, like even today, everything's beef with her. Oh God!
Got a beef with me?
Yeah.
You got a beef with beef.
Shut the hell up!
God, this is awesome. And that's all the time we have for today's show. Thank you so much for listening / watching / however you consume your Nasty Labs. So as always, Carve Snowboarding is out now on Oculus Quest. Halloween Forever is available right now on the Switch eShop. You can buy Curse to Golf on pretty much every platform.
Shit.
Whitewater Wipeout, and now the all-new Carve Jr. available right now on the Playdate.
Hell yes.
You can also check out our merch at theyeti.com/ChewHighLabs.
You can.
You can also go to chewhighlabs.com and click on merch, and it goes to the same place.
You're really selling me over here.
We got tank tops, we got mugs, we got
That's true.
We got sweatshirts.
We do have some
got
cool ass
stuff.
shit.
You
Yeah.
can be
Fucking buy it.
Chew Hide Out at your next event.
Yo, get you high, dude.
Chew Hide Out.
You high, dude.
Mark Lentz, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at twitter.com/thehenrydemos. Where can people find you, Kinsey Bork?
You can find me at Kinzilla, Kinszilla, and you, of course, can find Chew High Labs at Chew High Labs on all the things.
All of the things.
As always, thank you to the Tokyo Beat Network, and thank you to you, the listener, because you are legally the best, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Mouthful mode. Engaged.